Hi, I'm Michelle Vidal. I'm the founder and president of Resonant Essentials Esoteric School of Metaphysics. I'm going to admit right off the bat, I am tech challenged and camera shy. As you can see, my printer is about ready to go off or do something. Have no idea why. On the positive, I'm a trained metaphysician that has studied since I was 14, which means 50 plus years. And that means that when I studied and trained, I did receive formal training. It wasn't just reading books or experimenting with different things. It meant that I studied and trained and under people that I admired. And more importantly, I studied in a spiritualist church here in Albuquerque. So when the church closed, I figured, destiny change. And I went on with my life because to do so otherwise was silly. We're here to experience this wonderful world with all the emotions. So, what ended up happening is Spirit created the opportunity to have a conversation with me and say, you're going to go back to New Mexico. And when you go back to New Mexico, you're going to open this up. So I did. Because what's important here during this time, what we call the Great Awakening, or maybe, the Great Divide, depending on 3D consciousness or 4D, we'll get to that in a minute. But it's about the fact that people are waking up to wanting a different life, needing things to look different, bringing their own level of healing to them. And here at the school, we believe that happens through community, not tribal consciousness. I hear a lot of things about the different generations and how they tainted or marred the other generations. And to some degree, that's absolutely true. But we picked those parents, we picked those generations in order to break us, in order to show us where we have been broken in other lives so that we can bring healing and higher consciousness. And that's what we do at the school. We help you through our 4 core programs come into those understandings. And the first class I want to talk about is a 6-week course in altered state consciousness. Meditation course, yes, because we do deal with how to get out of your head and into your power. And that requires going in and understanding to be in the presence now. It's called the Lost Art of Presence, the power of being now for a reason. And that was how we want you to feel so that you're not back here creating from fear-based external factors that broke you in the past and not chasing a future that if you just stood still, the universe would give to you. So it's not about knowing how to do it right off the bat. It is knowing how to stay present and practicing it on a daily basis. We give you those tools to help you bring healing from all the different little things that have broken you through all the different lives, not just this one. The second course we own and we deliver is New Instincts, Finding Calm in the Storm. And why is that? Because if you have been traumatized, and who hasn't? Let's be realistic. I mean, goodness, you'd have to have been living in a bubble with no interaction with anyone or nobody's words hurting your feelings not to have been traumatized. And even that would be very traumatizing because we need that we're social creatures. We need that connection with each other. So, New Instincts Finding Calm in the Storm is about getting control of your intuition. It's not just about learning how to give readings, it's about trusting and building that deeper relationship with your inner knowing, from understanding that you have the power to change your life by taking control of your intuition that shouldn't be just operating on a warning system, but a deep, comforting level of love. That course is 8 weeks, and all of our courses will soon be offered online. Mastering Metaphysics, the Foundations and Principles, is based on the book that I wrote some few years ago during the COVID experience. And what that is it helps you get out of those fear factors that are brought about by our teachings, and that's our spiritual teachings. And it's about understanding in religion. Religion does not have to be a bad thing in our life. It's about understanding how it works. And that's what metaphysics, mastering metaphysics, helps you do. It helps you, all of these helps you deepen your understanding to your personal connection, to your understanding of truth. Remembering that truth doesn't change. It's our ability to comprehend it that does. So with time and healing, we come from one level of knowledge and we go through the experience of understanding it so it kind of levels out. Then we step up again. And that's called the evolution of spirit, evolution of consciousness, if you will. Our fourth program is one that I'm very, very proud of. Spirit really, really impressed me to do this course. And the one is called Enlightened Business Hub, Creating a Circle of Wealth. I have a wonderful woman that works with me. Her name is Bela. She is a business breakout mentor, and she's amazing. But this has been my dream, and my dream of helping people to understand you don't have to deal with just getting by in life. You can open the door to a more positive future. You can create a business of your passion and make money doing it. But it's about understanding what you're consciously creating. So we work in all of these classes to understand that we, by our decisions, our thoughts, positive and negative, create a future experience. But if we're in the moment now, in the present moment, you can actually accept those gifts of spirit, those beautiful experiences to land on you instead of chasing love down the road, or instead of struggling with the way you go to work every morning and having that dread in your gut. It's about changing the way you view your life so that wherever you're going to work, however you're making money, you receive the abundance that the universe has to offer. But to do that, you have to practice letting go of those teachings of you must work hard for your money. You must be a good person or no one will love you. You don't deserve to have something nice happen to you. All of these things are said to every generation, to every gender, and to every culture. And it's done through many, many experiences that give us those signals. The problem is that people don't understand that while you're sitting here in your now, the steps you take forward right now are going to affect all your lives. The lives that you were kept hostage, the lives where you were murdered, raped, pillaged, and the lives where you murdered, raped, and pillaged. So growing spiritually, growing in understanding and consciousness helps to grow those lives and shift that dynamic. So I welcome you to peruse our website. We have some wonderful teachers that are just there for the offering. We have an intuitive arts guild that will be launching in January or February of 2026, depending on how quickly my ability to comprehend the technology of a membership database takes, because it is a struggle for me. And we're building it out to have a community of practitioners, not just in Albuquerque, but throughout the world, so that we can support each other's work and we can learn from each other and we can help everybody, whether you're new to this work or whether you're an old hand. It doesn't matter. We all have something to give. And we're all teaching each other something. So welcome to our community. Thank you. And I hope to see you soon. If you have questions, please feel free to email me at michelle@resonantessentials.com. Thank you.